Hey guys, this is Jsnow, and this is my third take on this video, so hopefully I get this correct this time, because I'm just usually talking out of my butt, because I'm just going on and on and on. But basically, if you definitely don't want to hear me talk or watch this video, I'll put the description down below where you can find a link for this article. So I'm not going to read off the entire thing, but I'm going to be reading some of it. So the MTG Arena Economy. So what I can't talk about is whatever I experienced in closed beta. So even though there are things I already know, I can't actually say. So I'm just going to be reading off the prompt and telling you what's there. So what is there right now is gold and gems. So gold you get by winning games, completing quests, events, etc. So gold, in Hearthstone you farm up your little gold, and then you purchase some packs. Same thing here. I think that's no surprise. Now the difference between Hearthstone and this is instead of buying packs straight up for $2, here you're going to be buying gems for X amount of money. So gems are going to be purchased in the game store, and they're going to be used for, I assume, the same. It says both gold and gems can unlock packs, events, and more. So gems are available for purchase for players that want to bypass earning gold and speed up the gameplay. So basically, pay more, not necessarily pay to win, but pay more to win, kind of, if that makes any sense. All right, so what we have here is booster packs. So actually I should probably just start off by saying there is no dusting system. Yep, absolutely no dusting system. So there is one way to get single cards you want. It's really weird, and I'll go to it for a second. That is definitely one of the disadvantages of this, is that there's no dusting system, so you can't really actually pick out specific cards. Like if you really want that 100% standard deck, then you're really not going to get it for quite a while for most part. I mean, you can probably get it pretty easily. It really depends. Like, I haven't played the game, so I can't actually explain the game. But, I don't think it's going to be too hard. But we'll go into it in a second. So normal stuff. Booster packs. We have 5 commons, 2 uncommons, 1 rare or mythic rare. So it's a little bit smaller than an actual Magic the Gathering booster pack. As in, you're missing an uncommon, and I think you're missing 2 or 3 commons, but you still get your rare and mythic rare, so that's pretty good. Drafting packs. So draft, for people who play Hearthstone, draft is the same as like Arena. You open up packs, and then you, well, in Hearthstone you don't actually open up packs, but it's basically the same thing where you go into a draft, you go into an arena, whatever. You get your cards, you play using only the cards you picked out, and etc. So that will be an event I assume they will add into the game. Whether or not how that works, who knows. But the best part about this is any card you draft will automatically go into your collection. So that's pretty awesome. You'll be, unlike Hearthstone, you'll be able to keep the cards. Now in Hearthstone it'll make probably less sense because of the amount of legendaries and epics you can get pretty easily in Arena, so they don't let you keep it. Plus they have the dust system, so it doesn't really, it can't work out in Hearthstone. But here it kind of works out, since there's a lot of cards. You need 4 of each card, and drafting is a vital. I've drafted once in my lifetime, but drafting is a vital part of the Magic the Gathering community, so I'm pretty sure they'll be excited to hear that. Also, being able to keep the cards, that's pretty cool. So I'm assuming drafting might be slightly more expensive because I guess you're getting to keep the cards, so you're essentially buying booster packs, but there's probably going to be like a draft fee or something like that, but they don't tell you anything about that in this article, so we'll have to see how that happens. Individual cards. This is probably my favorite system at the moment. So apparently, for every win each day, you'll be able to get up to 30 cards per day. So that means every time you win, you get a random card. That's fun. Like, for a free-to-play person, it's pretty fun. It's going to help get your collection together. Not really. It's going to make you a little bit confused of what new card or what deck you can throw this into. Probably for a new player who hasn't played Magic the Gathering. But for the most part, that's pretty fun. So you have 30 lotto. Basically, you get 30 lotto tickets every day. I mean, of course, you have to win the games. And a game of Magic takes 15 plus minutes. And you don't have that much time in the day, and not everybody's going to be able to play this game for 24 hours straight. So you're not really going to get, realistically, most players are not going to get 30 cards a day. The average player, if I was going to take a wild guess, will get like 10 a day. A very, very casual player maybe will get like 5 a day. Somebody's just playing on if they add it to phones, will probably get like 5 a day. But if you're a hardcore player and you want to go for 30 a day, yeah, you can go for 30 a day. I'm trying to think, the only case you can the fastest way you can get 30 a day is by playing a really annoying deck where people just rage quit. Or if you just rage quit yourself and then really quickly go into another game. So whether or not they put a system for rage quitting in, so people don't just spam the best matches just so they can get their card per day, because I assume somebody's gonna abuse that eventually. But it's just 30 random cards. It could be 30 random commons. It could be mythics. It could be, who knows how it works. I mean, you could get maybe 5 mythics a day, depending on how the system, if it's truly random. Wild cards. Now this is interesting. So instead of dusting, we have wild cards and the vault. So what are wild cards? So they're exactly kind of like what they sound like. It's basically a card that has its rarity of common, uncommon, rare, or mythic rare, and you can redeem a wild card 1-to-1 for a card at the same rarity. So that's kind of interesting. So instead of dust, basically we have wild cards. So for example, I want a Noxious Gear Hulk. Alright? I didn't pull it in any of my packs, but I pulled a wild card that's mythic rare. I can exchange that mythic rare for a Noxious Gear Hulk. Alright, sounds simple, but then again, it's like, why can't we just have dusting for that? Which is kind of confusing, which I don't really understand that, but it adds more of a random factor. It makes people probably want to buy more packs. I mean, actually, you kind of have to buy packs because there's no way to dust for certain cards. Like, so you're gonna want to buy a lot of packs because chances are you're not gonna get the cards you need, and since there's no dusting system, you're definitely not gonna get the cards you need. So you're gonna be really rolling the dice on wild cards. So I don't think that's really a great system. I mean, it's a fun system for free to players, but for anybody who really wants to get serious with the game and wants to have an actual deck put together, I don't think that's too fair because it's gonna cost you a lot of money, and depending on how rare these wild cards are, it could be very frustrating for players. But as somebody like me who's probably going to be free to play, you know, it's another little exciting thing just to add to a booster pack. Now we have the vault. So the vault is also basically more wild cards. So it adds, we'll just read it off, adds yet another layer of excitement to booster opening. Every time you open a booster, you earn progress towards unlocking the vault. When you would collect a 5th copy or more of a card, you can earn vault progress instead of adding that card to your collection. We are testing a number of rewards that you can earn each time you open the vault. We will start by awarding a number of wild cards. We'll likely change the exact mix over time during testing to get the balance correct and keep things exciting. So basically, every time you get a 5th copy, you get progress to the vault. So basically, leftover cards go straight to the vault, and then the vault will give you a bunch of wild cards. So it sounds pretty fair. It's kind of like dusting, but it's kind of like forced dusting, or dusting for you. Like it's an interesting system. I guess it's good in one way that you don't have to bother destroying cards and stuff like that. So you don't have to. So you get to keep whatever cards you have, and every time you get an extra, you don't have to dump it. And then you can dump. You're basically dumping it for specific singles. But it just seems a little bit more complicated than it should be. Like it's like, why can't we just have dust? It's like I guess they just want to make it more random, more exciting, more addictive. That's the thing. They're really pushing the RNG factor and making it addictive factor a little too high. I mean, I kind of like the sound of the system, but we'll have to see how it works out on the beta. And I don't know. I guess I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward more to the single card a day for some reason, but I guess most players are going to be looking forward to wild cards. So I'm going to assume wild cards first, booster pack second, draft. No, actually we'll do it. What order? Excuse me. So as far as things more important, I guess booster packs of course would be the most important. Wild cards would be second important. Draft packs would be third. Individual random card. Actually, the vault would probably be fourth. And individual cards will be 5th on my list. So from 1 to 5, that's how I would rank it. So that's how I'd rank it. For me personally, I would move draft packs all the way to 5th, and individual cards all the way to 1st, because I'm just not much of a drafter. But maybe I'll actually draft here, and I guess maybe they're trying to get Magic players to get outside of the house, even though this is kind of the opposite thing. This will probably have more Magic players inside the house, because it's just more reasonable and more cost effective depending on how much the booster packs are. So drafting should be interesting. So there's just a bunch of jargon and stuff like, where's the dust? It's like, yeah, where is the dust? So just to sum up this video so it doesn't take forever, you can buy your packs with gold or gems. Booster packs will have a bunch of cards in it. You're going to want to hope for a wild card in those booster packs. Instead of dust, you trade in the wild card for whatever common, uncommon, rare, mythic it is. And then you have the vault that you dump your extra cards inside. And I think that's everything. Yeah, and then there's drafts for those who wants to draft. So pretty interesting. I'm kind of excited for it. And for beta players, I think there's a date. Excuse me. It will start testing the system on January 18th, which is one day from now. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you got your beta codes in, or if you didn't sign up for the beta, just Google it. I don't have the actual link, but just Google it and make sure you get inside the beta. And I hope you guys will be enjoying the game, and I can't wait to stream it as soon as that NDA is lifted, which probably, my guess, won't be until at least March. If the March the earliest, but definitely not anytime soon. Anyways, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more World of Warcraft. We do World of Warcraft on this channel. Hopefully doing Magic Arena later. And right now we're obsessed with VR chat. So if you're interested in either three of those things, feel free to sub. And I'll see you guys next time.